So, you mentioned your first big customer was this tire company. What was the name?
Yeah, American Tire Distributors. They're the largest tire distributor in the United States. They have about 120 warehouses, and they've been a tremendous partner to us. We're lucky to have customers that are also partners.
So describe just so I understand. Describe how they work with you. So let's just say they want somebody bought tires. How do they work with you
Yeah,
guys
so
step by step?
yeah, great question. So they have plenty of trucks, right? They have 1,500 trucks. They have one of the larger fleets, largest, I believe, in the tire industry. But as a private fleet, it's one of the larger fleets in the country. And their trucks are out there every day. They're routed, very intelligent design. But along comes this expedited opportunity where customers all of a sudden, when they walk into a tire shop and those tires aren't there, and tires typically aren't always in stock because they're really big and they cost a lot. So the concept of having every permutation of tire on the shelf is really low.
Yeah, it's too expensive. If you have 1,500 locations, you can't have. I mean, I guess you can, but it'd be a very high inventory carrying cost.
Right. ATD has a long history of making supply chain their competitive advantage. And it has to be. You have to deliver that tire on time and accurately every time. So they had the vision, to start putting together this program that's called ATD Express. It's an expedited tire delivery program for tire shops and repair shops. And when a customer walks into a tire shop and they have a Suburban, let's say it's a 2018 Suburban, the clerk at the tire shop will look at the screen and say, we have two in stock, but we need to get two in. Normally, like pre-express, pre-Amazon wired customer, the conversation would go something like this: hey, the truck will be in 2 days. We can have those here. Can you come back in two? Now, you've already left work, right? You want to get your tires changed. Today it's different. If they say 2 days, the customer leaves, they go to the next tire shop.
Right.
And so, or the other thing that happens, the tire shop orders from three tire distributors and sees which one shows up first, and the other two get sent home if they don't get there first. That's what happens. So ATD, very much in the front of the industry, like they always are, um, decided they were going to build an express program, which is a 90-minute delivery. Get the customer out the door in 2 hours if you're a tire shop. So they had gone down that path, and there was that realization that they needed more predictability, dependability, faster, more on time deliveries that had cost control and oversight around the whole process. And
One other thing it's got to be 90 minutes. I imagine they want a little bit of visibility in there too, because if you say, yeah, it'll be there in 90 minutes, I don't want the next time I hear from you, I don't want it to be 91 minutes where you go, couldn't find anybody.
there's tens of thousands of phone calls that come in a business that size if you don't provide real-time visibility to the tire shop and then ultimately to the consumer, who's waiting for the tires. So that started the whole conversation with us and them. And it started out, we were going to be a courier, and then that evolved into, well, One Rail's building this. We're gonna pivot from being Zap to One Rail, and we built our platform. And the problem we solved for them, it runs automatically when a customer goes into a tire shop and they have that dialogue and they need to get two more tires delivered. As soon as the clerk hits the order button and they order the two tires from the warehouse, One Rail gets the order. It's going through Oracle. We take that data out of Oracle. For example, how many tires, so quantity, the cubic feet of the tires, the weight of the tires. We use that data. Our platform matches the delivery to the right courier in that market that's contracted on the right pricing rate card with American Tire Distributors. We provide all the rates to American Tire Distributors, and we rate shop. We find the best courier. It's also an algorithm that takes into account on-time rates. So quality and cost are the two big components. And this all happens in 200 milliseconds. It happens that fast. As soon as that Oracle order comes in, out goes a dispatch. And let's say we dispatch it to one of our couriers. We have one called Freight. They have Sprinter vans and pickup trucks. They have 2 minutes to accept that order. If they don't accept it, the API will kick it to the next courier in line that's maximized based on cost and quality.